Welcome to CynCity Live. My name is Cynthia Hickenbottom, and this is my city. Roll call from the Bronx to Brooklyn, Manhattan to Queens, and you to Staten Island. You are my citizens. Thank you again for taking time out of your thriving lives to meet with us again here on CynCity Live. CynCity has a steadily increasing population of diverse and interesting citizens who want to meet you. Today, I want to introduce you to a new citizen. She is an educator, vocalist, producer, film and TV actress. CynCity Live citizens, please welcome our newest citizen, Ms. Kim Austin. Kim, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for inviting me.
Oh my goodness, and on such short notice, I really appreciate your effort. So let's get to it.
Okay.
All right, let's start with the easy question. Where'd you grow up?
I grew up in Freeport, Long Island.
Okay. I'm scared of you, Missy. Do you get to go back out there much?
Yes, I go out there every weekend because my parents still live there.
Oh, okay. Well, that's nice.
Yes.
So, okay, now, educator. I love that. People who give back to the to the children.
That kind of happened. Well, I did take education in college.
Where'd you go to school?
I went to school at Drexel University in Philadelphia.
Okay.
And I ended up taking a lot of education classes because everybody said, oh, that's something to fall back on.
Yeah.
And, well, when I started acting and went into the theater, they were like, and especially when I had my child, I needed like an extra income, so I started working in schools, and I became a music teacher in a public school. And I've been actually substitute teaching and taking long-term positions off and on.
What grade
throughout
levels?
My acting, mostly elementary school.
Oh,
I
that's
like
good.
The younger, sweet ones. I feel like I can do more with them and help them more. And, you know, make a difference.
Definitely.
But right now I'm in a middle school. For the first time. Middle school, I've avoided that, you know, because it's a rough group.
But the elementary school is so great because you give them that music appreciation.
Yes.
You know, you give them a well-rounded education about music rather than just hip-hop and rap.
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, exactly. Because some of them don't even really know anything about music.
Right.
And especially the teenagers nowadays.
Because what they're playing, I mean, there's really no instruments.
No, it's all machine
electric music,
and electric. You know, some of them, if they had a band playing with them, they wouldn't even know what to do.
Okay. That's for sure.
It's kind of sad.
It really is.
I mean, but it's because they don't have music in their schools or in their homes, right? I mean, it's part of the culture. It's sad.
It really is. So, actress, film and television? So tell us about that.
Okay, let's see. Well,
and
I used
theater,
to have,
excuse me.
Yeah, I did theater.
Which is your favorite?
Actually, a good play, a good, well-written play, theater, live theater is probably the most rewarding, and I really like that.
Right.
Television and film, it depends, because usually I haven't been getting big roles, so they're like little small roles.
There are no small roles.
That's true. That's true. I mean, I did play Diana Ross in an independent film.
Okay.
It was like, I was the lead actress in it. Yeah, it's called In the Name of Love.
So where would we be able to catch that?
I don't know whatever happened
Maybe
to it.
YouTube or?
I don't know if it's on YouTube. I don't know whatever happened to it. That was about 8 years ago.
That's not long in YouTube years.
Yeah, I don't know what he did with it. But it was basically Diana Ross and the Supreme, Mary Wilson and Cindy Birdsong. We had a reunion. It was basically getting them together to do a reunion concert, which was, you know, there were like a lot of issues there, but finally it did happen in this movie. It never happened in real life, reality, but it happened in this movie. So it was a lot of fun.
So was that your first starring role?
Except for student films and
But I can understand why you would enjoy the theater first and foremost, because you get that immediate
response from the audience, and there's nothing like it.
Well, you know
and
that.
it takes a lot of work too to work on your characters and work on your parts. So
Because there's no cut,
No, no.
none of that.
No.
So television.
Okay, I had a recurring role on All My Children.
Oh, okay.
In the nurse in the hospital. I played a nurse. So I, work, I guess maybe once a month or so, sometimes twice a month in the hospital scenes.
You look like you could have been Angie's sister, though.
Yeah, that was when Angie wasn't on there.
Oh, okay.
I didn't work on
Those
it.
were the Angie-less
When Angie
years.
came back, they didn't call me anymore. And then they kind of faded out. I don't think they moved to California and then they just disappeared.
Yeah. Yeah, they canceled them. I was very upset. But that was the only soap opera that I watched. And I had watched that since the first show when Erica was still in high school.
Right.
So let's get on to your big love, vocalist.
Okay, yeah. So I started singing throughout all of this, throughout the theater. I think my first singing role was Little Shop of Horrors.
Oh, I love that.
I did that play, and then I toured with another company, Black Women of the Freedom Movement, which was actually my first singing, like, for an audience and like that. And this was maybe 20 years ago, 30 years ago. I've lost track. I can't keep.
You were a babe in the woods.
I can't count those years. It goes by so fast. But then I think when I had my daughter, I started singing more.
Right.
And I joined groups, and then people asked me to sing with their bands. And so I sang with a big band, mostly jazz. I sang with a jazz big band for maybe about 10 years.
Wow.
We had a show like twice a month at this place in Queens, the African Poetry Theater. But it was like a standard 16-piece orchestra.
Standard,
and
wow, 16
all
people.
the jazz standards.
Oh my
Beautiful
goodness.
music, and I fell in love with the music.
Yes, the
So-
orchestration is fantastic.
The arrangements were so great. And so then I just started singing, and then people would invite me, oh, we need a singer for this group, and oh, we need a singer for that group. And so then I just, really focused on singing. In fact, I sing more than I do anything else.
Right. Do you teach voice?
No.
Wow.
I did. I started out teaching music, but now I teach everything. Right now I'm teaching assistant teaching, or I'm co-teaching in history in middle school.
Wow. Wow. Okay. A woman of many hats.
But I know a lot about history because of the theater.
Right.
I've done theatrical historical pieces. So
Right.
I know a lot about theater, a lot about history, and especially U.S. history.
Right.
So, and I did Black Wall Street. I know a lot of things,
Right.
in our history especially, that a lot of people don't know.
Fantastic.
So I feel like I can teach them something.
Yeah. That's important. That's important. So, Bill Risbrook All Stars, that's who you're...
Yeah, that's my current band that I'm singing with. And that's a combination. It's not just, he used to be with the BT Express.
Oh, wow.
So we do different, restaurants and weddings. We have some event this weekend on Saturday. It's an international dinner.
Where is that?
International Caribbean. It's in Queens at a church somewhere in Queens, and we've done concerts in the park.
Oh, wow.
With this group, and the music is a combination of R&B. We put some Bob Marley reggae in there and jazz. So it's not just jazz.
Right.
It's
How many pieces?
It's just a drummer, a bass, a piano, and a sax,
Yeah.
and me, and a singer.
Okay.
But he also sings.
Oh, all right. So you had some nice duets. Yeah.
Like just the two of us.
So if tell my citizens where they can catch you.
Okay. Well, we're going to be, oh my gosh, it's in Queens, at a church in Queens this Saturday. We have a show, and I don't know I don't know it offhand.
Okay.
I have to look it up. It's someplace in Jamaica, Queens. But I'm also working on my own play, which I did my play maybe 3 years ago at Cassandra's Supper Club. It's called A Sailboat to the Moon, and it's a story about Billie Holiday, but it's a different, I'm using different scenes from Billie Holiday's life, and I'm trying to portray her in a more positive light, not just
So this is where you put on your producer hat.
Yeah, because that's a whole nother, getting the theater and getting the musicians, and I'm so used to being called for things, but now I have to do all the work.
Right, all the casting.
Plus learn my part, and plus to do performance, yeah.
And casting.
And casting.
How large is the cast?
No, it's just me.
Oh,
and a band.
One woman show.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do, well, when I did it before, it was just myself and a piano player. If I get like a bigger budget, I'll have a whole band play with us.
Right.
But it's the scene that I'm doing, the show that I'm doing is just myself and the piano player, which is a female. There's a picture of Billie Holiday with Hazel Scott. And so I want somebody to be, it's a picture, and they were friends. She got her a job. She was like her little, protege. She got her a job in different clubs and things like that when she first came out. So I'm some of the scenes are going to be just back and forth with Hazel, talking, and then I'm going to go off, maybe to like a split stage and go back in time, and through mime and music and create different scenes and different scenes of Billie Holiday's life.
Right. Wow. So how many songs
in the show? I have like 10.
Wow. That's courageous.
9 or 10.
And costumes, you have to do that also?
Well, when I did it before, I just had one costume. I don't think I'm going to have a costume change. I might have, like add-ons and take-offs and things like that. Yeah, because that's kind of hard to do.
So you have your gardenias all set up? You have a florist?
No, I have the gardenia set on the stage.
Okay.
Because this was when Billie wasn't using her gardenia. This
Oh,
was a
okay.
time period when she didn't do she refers to the gardenia as, the old Billie.
Oh, okay.
The old Billie.
Oh, all right. Okay. Well, now we have teased my citizens long enough. Okay? Who wants to hear from Kim Austin? I do. So, Kim, would you please perform for us?
Sure.
How about God Bless the Child?
Okay.
And Them Their Eyes.
All right.
Okay? Thank you. I can't wait.
Shall lose. So the Bible says, but it still is news. Mama may have, and Papa may have, but God bless the child that's got his own. Strong as more, while the weak ones fade. Empty pockets don't ever make the grade. Mama may have, and Papa may have, but God bless the child that's got his own. Of friends crowding round the door, but when relations give crust of bread and such. Now you can help yourself, but don't take too much. Mama may have, and Papa may have, but God bless the child that's got his own. Now when you got money, you'll have lots of friends, and they all come crowding around that door. But when it's gone and the spending ends, they don't come round no more. Rich relations give crust of bread and such. Now you can help yourself, but don't take too much. Mama may have, and Papa may have. God bless the child that's got his own. God bless the child that's got his own. Thank you. I fell in love with you the first time I looked into them there eyes. You've got a certain kind of cute way of flirting with them there eyes. They make me feel happy. They make me feel blue. No stalling, I'm falling in a big way with little loving you. My heart is thumping. You started something with them there eyes. You better watch them if you're wise. They sparkle, they bubble. They're gonna get you in a whole lot of trouble. Yeah, baby. Them there eyes. Sparkle, they bubble, they're gonna get you in a whole lot of trouble. Yeah, baby, they're your eyes. You know they make me happy, they make me blue. No stalling, I'm falling in a big way with little only you. Now you know my heart is thumping. Oh yeah, 'cause they sparkle and bubble. They're gonna get you in a whole lot of trouble. Yeah, you know it, baby. Them there eyes.
Kim, that was a wonderful performance.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness. Oh
you.
my goodness. You know, I could hear some Billy, but I heard a whole lot of wonderful you.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, yes.
Well, actually, I'm only using God Bless the Child in my play.
Really?
Them Their Eyes, I'm singing that in another show that I'm doing with someone else. But I have to find music that's not too popular, just for rights.
Oh, okay. I got you. I got you.
Just for rights.
Right, yeah.
I can't get,
That's a producer hat
but
there.
I gotta have God Bless the Child.
Definitely.
I'm gonna have to pay.
Definitely.
But I mean, I'm trying to get obscure songs to add to my show.
A Sailboat to the Moon, not just your show. As the one woman, Kim Austin,
sailboat.
starring in
Imagine
a
that.
one-woman show, A Sailboat to the Moon.
Imagine that.
And when will we be able to catch
Well,
this?
I'm
at?
trying to. I'm shooting for the end of November, the beginning of December.
That's a nice holiday.
Yeah, right before the holiday.
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to do. I guess it will be like a showcase.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so fantastic.
And
I can't wait.
Hopefully, I'll be able to, from the showcase, I'll be able to produce it, and like for like a real show or whatever.
Well,
Like
if
for
by
a
the
run,
time the
get
show
a run,
airs,
get a run of it.
yeah, let us know. So
Definitely.
then that way we can put it into the credits that run at the end
Definitely.
of the show.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Kim Austin, A Sailboat to the Moon, a one-woman show that you've got to catch. A musical about the life of Billie Holiday. Kim, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for inviting me.
And hopefully you'll be back again.
Okay.
Looking forward to
Okay.
A Sailboat to the Moon. Well, citizens, we just heard the CynCity bell. That's our 2-minute warning, signaling the end of our CynCity Live Citizens Meeting. Thank you for your consistent attendance and for welcoming our newest citizen, Ms. Kim Austin. We look forward to viewing her musical about the life of Billie Holiday, A Sailboat to the Moon. Kim, thank you again for your wonderful performance and sharing so much of yourself with not only my citizens, but with the world. CynCity is my city, but CynCity would not be possible without my CynCity citizens behind the cameras. I applaud you all. Please take the time to acknowledge them by reading the credits. Contact information for Ms. Kim Austin will be listed there as well. This meeting of the CynCity Live citizens is adjourned.
Hi, Kim Austin here on CynCity Live. You can catch us on MNN sometime in December. And also look out for my one-woman show, A Sailboat to the Moon, which I'm hoping to have mounted up in December. That's December of this year. And thank you. Oh, I also have a website, kimaustin.net.
This is my city. Roll call.
Hey, it's Kim Austin on CynCity Live.
Hey, it's Todd Mondesi. You've been watching CynCity Live here on MNN. Keep watching. Oh!
Puzzle together on the internet. Every clue scattered all over the world. Bless those like a prayer when I drop a pearl. Shoes for these fools and posers. Everything I love when we get in the game is over.
You love this, huh?
I love it.
How long have you been playing drums? Hello, citizens. I'm Cynthia Hickenbottom, host of CynCity Live. Catch the all-new season where I brighten up your screens with entertaining guests and sensational performers. Airing on MNN HD and on YouTube at CynCity Live.